Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Nino Kuni, Revenant Kingdom. Last time, we snuck into, of course, a factory that will show how Lady Di was cheating and how everyone was cheating. Now we must go back to Master Pugnacious to show how people were cheating. I did some little things off screen. Of course, they're level 21, 22. Equipment has changed a little. Somewhat. I also fought that slime. That corrupted slime. Yeah, let's just say I only got that thing to have health before I died. But, of course, I'll be doing some stuff off screen and hopefully record myself beating that slime or me dying, because somehow I find that amusing for others. I'm supposed to... Oh yeah, I got some new little guys. Can I actually look at where they are? Yeah, I got these guys. Equip them to see how they do in battle since I didn't know. I really need to get back on task. I could do this stuff on my own time, which I keep forgetting to do. This is so hard just to come up with commentary as I'm walking. Alright, finally we arrived. We're back, and we got proof this time. You again? And did Lady Luck provide evidence of the dastardly machinations of which you imagined us guilty? Master Pugnacious, you have deceived Niall and your own people, the very people you're supposed to serve. More wild accusation? Where's your proof? Did you find evidence of trickery? Some ingenious device hidden somewhere inside Lady Luck, perhaps? Come on, you know we're on to you. Why not drop the act? There is no act to drop. I am innocent. The mistress of fortune herself will attest. Will she now? That's not such a bad idea, I hear. She's the one who passes judgment on legal matters around here. How does the trial sound? It sounds like a very fine idea indeed. Yes, this is the way of Goldpaw. All matters of state, be they legal, political, or otherwise, are decided by the role of the sacred die. And as ruler of a great nation, I am more than willingly to submit myself to the judgment of Lady Luck. But no, if I am found innocent, I shall treat your attempts at sedition with the gravity they deserve. You will be punished for crimes against the state. Do you accept my terms? We do. Then we will begin the preparations right away. Come to the square at the appointed time. Don't tell me I have to be a lawyer. Please tell me I don't have to be a lawyer. Last time I tried that in a game, it did not end well. I messed up 5 times. Alright, time for the main event. I'll leave this to you, if you don't mind, Roland.
Sure.
Sure. I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, great. I have to be a lawyer. preparations are complete. The trial will get underway as soon as you can confirm that you're ready. Shall we begin? Let's see how this goes. Very well. If you would, please take your places. This is gonna end bad on my part. Forgive me if I mess up like so many times. This is gonna end horribly. Trust me, I'm not good with these things. Here we go. I hereby convene the trial by fortune of Master Pugnacious, Grand High Roller of Goldpaw. Being the defendant, His Eminence will be unable to proceed over this hearing. As such, it falls to me you discharge the duties. I hope you forgive my dumblish, clumsy efforts in the most unfamiliar role. A trial is underway? And with the Grand High Roller in the dock, no less? What in the world can have happened? Why are you dressed like that, Roland? Because this is a court of law. So normal. The defendant, Master Pugnacious, Grand High Roller of Goldpaw, bows his head before Lady Luck and submits to her judgment in this matter. He stands accused of dereliction of duty, especially the knowing deception of his people. I totally forgot what this guy sounded like, so I'm just going normally. If the prosecution would like to begin by making its case. I intend to prove to this court that Master Pugnacious did knowingly and willingly, with the aid of a network of his most trusted retainers, defraud the very people with whose care he is entrusted. Further, I will show that he distributed devices among his accomplices which were used to carry out deception on a grand scale through the manipulation of dice rolls. I do not doubt that you have found evidence of some trifling chicanery among lower-level officials, but to allege that this administration as a whole is complicit in such behavior is prosperous. I do not, have not, and will never engage in dishonest proceeds of any kind, and to accuse me of such as defame my character and call my good name into question. Perhaps you would permit those present to withhold judgment on the matter of your innocence until I presented my proof? Here we go with our signed instructions. But what is the meaning of this? I think you know very well, after all. This document was written by you, was it not? Ladies and gentlemen, I present the prosecution's key exhibit, written instructions for the assembly of the manipulable dice, clearly signed by Master Pugnacious. Does the accused have anything to say in his defense? No. Only that my prior outburst was merely expressive shock at the brazenness of the shameless act. I have never seen this document in my life. To stoop to the fabrication of evidence is a pitiful tactic indeed. It is a forgery, plain and simple. Why don't we let Lady Luck be the judge of that? By all means. It seems that both sides are satisfied in the judgment on this matter to the Mistress of Fortune. May the die roll stand as undisputed word of truth. Lady Luck, grant us an even number if the evidence be false. If it be otherwise, let the number be odd. Time to show the people of Goldpaw just how badly they've been misled.
Even the evidence is judged to be false. Lady Luck has spoken.
Right, oh, Your Majesty? Ha!
No!
What is happening? The die. Something is wrong with the die.
Which brings us to the crux of the prosecution's case. That Master Pugnacious knowingly manipulated Lady Luck.
What? No!
Yeah, with this remote control thingy.
Okay, so I don't have to be a good lawyer. Okay, good. I just knew if I had to present like everything with like a strong like retribution or my side, I would have just been like, well, I might as well just call it a quits. Alright, good gameplay. But this is... By the use of the remote control, the outcome of Lady Luck's die rolls could be really manipulated. The prosecution was able to visit the place where these devices are manufactured and to procure one of its own purpose, namely the demonstration of this fraud. Master Pugnacious deliberately kept the taxes high and stole Niall's force from him, and all using the horrible trick. Master Pugnacious. Can this really be true? Cheat, deceiver! Shame on you. You're the Grand High Roller. Don't you have anything to say for yourself? Don't tell me this guy is a boss. All that I did for Goldpaw. I had to make my nation rich, richer than any other. It was the only way. He's a boss, isn't he? The bond with the people is weakening. Soon it will be time.
What's that?
It's the kingmaker, Longfang.
He doesn't look happy.
Longfang? Here in the city? But why?
Master Pugnacious, your right to rule has been tested and found wanting. My plan is complete. Your kingsbond is mine!
Okay, did not think that would happen, and now we have another kingmaker that we're gonna have to fight. Okay, let's see how this goes for me. Where are we? It's an interdimensional dimension, ain't it? And if we don't do something, it'll eat this whole kingdom.
What?
What? Then we have to stop Longfang.
Went wrong there.
You're not wrong there, my boy. Come on, let's knock some sense back in the old body, shall we? Just surely that the range is a kingmaker, just a kingmaker gone dual alley, blessed realm wrecker. Don't be like that, man. When there's a will, there's a way. He's lost his marbles, ain't it? Which means he can't keep a lid on all that power. And what happens to power you can't keep a lid on? That's right, it comes flying out of you. And the places where it comes flying out are exactly the right place to wow him. Hit him where it hurts, and you'll hurt him good and proper. Oh, and don't worry about knowing where these special spots are. Thanks to your bomb with yours truly, you'll be able to spot him no problem.
Have at ye, dogs!
Weak spots. Realm wreckers are kingmakers that have lost control of their enormous power and run wild as a result. This power escapes from them in bright glowing bursts. To the points at which energy escapes are practically vulnerable to attack, so if you focus your assault on them, you'll deal a lot more damage.
Need a little help here.
That was quick. Hidge makers. Hidge makers are mysterious entities that absorb the power of kingmakers, giving them the ability to exploit their weaknesses when they are gathered together. They're born from items in which the kingmaker has instilled its power, so if you smash up anything a kingmaker creates, you might just find some. When enough of them have appeared, a gold circle will surround them. They will have to beckon you over to press A and call on them always impressive assistance. Still alive. How is Batu on fire? Ah! Well, that was an easy fight. Oh, don't tell me there's stage 2 to this. Oh, there's not? I think it was 24. I was 22. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. I'm not saying anything bad. Just, I'll take it. Wow. Did not think I would actually win. Thought it'd be longer, too. This here's a square, ain't it? Phew, we're back. I suppose that means Longfang really has come down. For now, at least. Guess we better tie up some loose ends, huh? Cheer! I had to, okay? I have done the unforgivable. My desire to lift my kingdom out of poverty became all-consuming greed. That weakness had made me vulnerable, and I exploited it. Who was he? The one who stole your kingsbond? He came to me some months ago. Promised secret knowledge of those in which our nation might be created. In return, he sought high office. It It was he who suggested the dice be manipulated, gave me the means by which it might be done. When did I fall under a spell and how? How could I have allowed such a thing to happen? You managed to calm your kingmaker down, but without your kingsbond, will things here be okay? You have bought us a little time. We'll sleep a while yet. In time he will reawaken, and in the absence of a bond, he will seek to destroy our kingdom once again. But why curse the scaly paddle? There ain't a joke of rhyme or reason of such wanton savagery. Not now. Shh. They truly are father and daughter. I'm just saying, they are. Just how both of them react to each other. Master Pugnacious, for the sake of your kingdom, for the sake of your bond, will you help us? Forgive me, I haven't introduced myself properly. I am Evan Pettywhisker, the House of Tildrum. I have formed a pact with the kingmaker of the Cradle of Light and mean to found a new nation in the Heartlands. Will you stand with me? That is what I sensed in them. It was plain to me from the first that you were no ordinary child. But what is it that you propose? I want to protect our world. I want to make sure that nobody else has to lose what's most important to them. And I want you to help me. I'll do all that I can, of course. I fear that he who stole my kingsbond may not be satisfied with mine alone. This being so, we must stand together with our brother nations or lose all that is most dear to us. With this in mind, I mean to return Niall's forest to him indeed. I mean to return all that I stole. Word of my decision has been sent to Niall already, of course.
Thank you.
Really? Thank you so much, Master Pugnacious. Goldpaw will rise again, and with people with it, I wish you good fortune in your quest, friends. Let's go! Level up! Not gonna lie, I thought that boss fight would like be harder due like my characters being like 22, and 19 and him being level like 24. Not gonna lie, I thought this whole episode was gonna be me fighting that gigantic dragon kingmaker. In my last video, I put some chapters. I meant to put that. I'm gonna put that in my Gears of War video, and of course, I'm gonna put chapters in this one. So check description. I meant to say that earlier that I'm not gonna be putting chapters due to me like getting like more of the story. Like with the last one, it was of course entering the factory, a second boss fight, how a show dice. So for this one's gonna be court, meet another kingmaker, boss fight, and we'll see what happens. Even though I'm not supposed to be explaining this, it's just something I do. Okay, I don't know why my game froze. I keep forgetting I have these points. It's like when I first played Zelda Breath of the Wild. I just kept exploring and then I forget like, oh yeah, teleportation's a thing here.
Crevice.
Your beauties, eh? Your bunny with beauties? I got my forest back, and it's all thanks to yourselves. You can have all the trees you want. Knock yourselves out. Thank you very much. Now we can finally start building our kingdom. Wait, Niall, Pugnacious had his kingdom stolen by a creepy snake-headed weirdo. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
James.
Stolen? Jinx, his kingmaker must have been tearing the place to pieces.
Aye.
I wanted to, sure enough. But we taught it a little lesson and won't forget. Goldpaw safe for now. Kingsbond stealing, no mean fet though. He didn't happen to be infusing things with an awful filthy fug, did he? Yes, a sort of purple aura. That'll be horned ones doing then. Right enough. The horned one? The old kingmaker of a place called Allegoria. A nasty piece of work, eh? No mistake for someone to be using the beastie's power with that. I cannot see it being anyone but the Lauren. He was a king that shared a bond with the creature. So we just need to go to this Allegoria place and get the bond back, right? You'll have a job in that, I'm afraid. Allegoria has existed for 2,000 or more years now. It disappeared along with the land of which it stood.
Golly.
So he's the king of a country which hasn't existed for centuries?
Ah!
What does that mean? Is he a ghost or something? Whatever he is, I say he's looking to pinch people's kingsbond in order to try and bring the Horde one back somehow. All he does that, the whole world will be filled with purple fug. People ye could say were doomed. So, Pugnacious was right. He'd be trying to steal more kingsbonds. Why are you looking at me like that for, one? Then we mustn't let him succeed. We can't let him bring back the horned one. We sure can't. But if we're going to stop him, we'll need the strength of an entire kingdom. A kingdom we haven't even started building. Then let's get to work, shall we? Time to get building, me hearties. Alright, sounds like a plan, right enough. I best come with you. You'll be needing my help. Really? Speaking of which, things will be getting underway by now, I reckon. Were they started building when we were talking?
Look.
I smells a smell on the wind. That a progress. Seems the mangy dolls got tired of twiddling their thumbs.
Oh my!
Where did all these people come from? I see sky pirates, greenlings, even a few people from Ding Dong Dell. They must all want to be citizens of our amazing new kingdom. That they must, right enough. But how did swabs even know to come a knocking? Give me thank for that. Give me the thank for that, son. I didn't expect so many of them turned up, to be honest. Put the word on the street, you can. We thank you for getting the whole forest back, like. That's more than we could have hoped for. Think nothing of it. I ask only a teeny weensy of favors in return, that you make your Minister of Finance. There's none can pinch a penny like I can. I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. Since if Niall's the Minister of Finance, I guess that makes Batu the Minister of Defense. The swab's in charge of fighting, you mean? I like the sound of that, good deal. And I guess I can be your advisor. I have a little experience running a country. I'm sure I could help out here and there. No, you'll be my chief consul. I'm no politician, Roland. I shall need your help. Well, that's very kind of you, Evan. I just don't know if it'll be... It's the king's job to appoint his ministers, correct? Then I hereby appoint you chief consul. Alright then, chief consul it is. By royal appointment. Thank you, Roland. No problem. Happy to see you finally taking the lead. I suppose I am, aren't I? I'm still not sure if I'll be up to the job, but I have to try. Thanks to all of you, I finally feel ready to. I'll try my best for your sakes and for mine. Look, man, I almost forgot. If we're building a kingdom, we need a proper tiny name, ain't it? To make things official, like... I've been doing some thinking about it.
I've decided to call our kingdom Evermore. Well, what do you think?
Evermore, huh? I like it. Did you come up with that yourself? Oh no, it's from an ancient story. The story of a great kingdom, whose people were so happy that they wished for it to last forever. Fitting. Alright, Mr. King. Name your country. Time to address your adoring citizens. Yar!
Oi! Listen up, ye mangy curs. King Evan's got a rousing speech for you. Pay attention.
Huh? Thank you all. Building our new kingdom won't be easy, but we will build it. A beautiful, bountiful kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after. Wow. I want you all to join me on this journey. The road ahead may be a long one, but at the end of it, there is hope.
There's King Lee, you are.
That wasn't half bad.
Nice speech, Evan. Couldn't have done better myself.
This is where it all begins. Here and now, our kingdom.
We're with you to the bitter end, lad. Come hell or high water.
Thank you, all of you.
So the people who had heeded Niall's call and flocked to the Heartlands set about building their new nation. And Evermore took its first faltering steps on the road to becoming a kingdom. A kingdom where everyone could live happily ever after, just as Aranella had wished. Or so they hope.
For someone with a brand new kingdom, you don't look very happy.
I am happy, but I'm worried. There's still so much we don't know. And now there's a force bent on destroying our whole world. How can I ever hope to overcome something like that?
You can't, on your own. But you're not on your own, are you?
No, not anymore. I have friends beside me, the best friends I could ever hope for.
That's right. So turn to them when you need to, and take it one step at a time. You'll get there in the end.
I suppose so. I can only do my best after all.
Exactly. And your best is only going to get better. I'll see you again soon, Evan.
Yes, see you soon.
Before I read this, I gotta say, I love the interior design. I love it. Damn. Evermore is beginning to look like a real kingdom. It is, isn't it? I think it's time we had a little talk about how a country needs to be run, if that's alright with you. Of course, I'll gather everyone together.
Chapter 4. Ferdinand. Mighty Ferdinand.
All right.
This castle's ready. Things are coming along nicely, which means it's time to get down to business of running your own nation. You need to set up all Venice ministries. This place will need to grow into a fully fledged kingdom. And we need to assign the right people to the right tasks. Hey lad, the control chaos the sky pirates ain't for everybody. I've taken a CNS of all your citizens and listed up who's skilled at what. Deciding who will work where is up to you though. That's a job for a king. So I need to think about which roles will suit particular people and assign them accordingly. That's right, give it a try. You'll learn fast as by doing. Just take a seat on your throne and start giving some orders. Alright. Managing your kingdom. Evan can sit down on his throne in Evermore Castle and issue orders to his subjects in order to help his kingdom and grow and prosper, and in turn make his adventure easier by building facilities, assigning citizens to run them, and having them carry out research into new technologies and techniques. He can open up a whole world of possibilities. Facilities include shops where unique items can be bought, outfitters that can make all kinds of clothes and armor, and many others. Get to building and make Evermore amazing. King guilders are the currency of your kingdom management and are entirely separate from the guilders Evan and his friends can earn elsewhere. They are necessary for every step of a kingdom building, from creating new facilities to upgrading existing facilities, to carrying out research at said facilities. Why not claim your first clutch of KG? Go to your kingdom's coffers and grab them. The tireless efforts of your citizens have earned you a total of 25,000 kg. Your kingdom is growing every day. Long may it continue. They gladly accumulate as your citizens go about their business, and you can collect them from your kingdom's coffers as and when you need them. You'll be surprised how quickly they can build up, especially once their kingdom's influence starts to grow, so check back regularly and see how things are looking. You may also be able to earn extra king guilders by solving the various day-to-day problems of your beloved citizens. You can also see how king guilders you've collected in the main menu, so you don't have to go back to Evermore to check every single time. Alright, it's time to take your hard-earned king guilder and spend on making a new facility. You select to build the facilities of your kingdom will be selected by selecting manage your kingdom. From the menu, building them will of course cost king guilders. Each and every facility can have a hugely beneficial effect from opening up new venues of research to making new items available. So be sure to consider each one carefully. And don't forget, you can also improve the effects of existing facilities by upgrading them. One particularly helpful facility to upgrade is your castle. As doing so, you will benefit the entire kingdom, broadening its borders so that even more facilities can be built. By leveling up your castle will cost quite a few king guilders. Try upping your influences with a few basic facilities that improve your coffee and filling capabilities. First thing you need to do is select manage your kingdom and build up facilities each of the 4 ministries surrounding its castle. This is giving me Clash of Clans vibes. Like when you get like so much, you like take out everything and then you start building. Once your facilities are up and running, you'll need to set them to work on some research. Most facilities can carry out research of some kind. This can have all kinds of beneficial efforts, from making new items available to helping Evan and his friends. In order to research a given topic, you need personnel with enough IQ. When the king guilders fund their way to work, some topics may also have extra equipment. Of course, research takes time. When a researcher given topics reaches 100%, it will be completed. But the more complex the topic, the longer it will take. The higher the IQ of the professional involved, the shorter the required time will become. And if you really want to hurry things up, you can always spend a few more king guilders. In order to carry out research, you'll need the right personnel. Every citizen is different and will be suited to different work. You can see which kind of work suits someone best by looking at their ratings under 4 separate categories. Their suitability for a given type of task is known as IQ. For example, you need someone with high IQ where military matters are concerned to carry out weapon research. Each citizen will also have their own special skill as an individual. These can have various beneficial effects and greatly influence where you might choose to assign them. Citizens assigned to facilities will earn more experience the longer they work there, eventually earning the right to have their levels upgraded. Leveling up citizen via the personal list is in the kingdom management menu. Will increase their IQ, gathering speed, making them even more asset to Evermore. Try sending some personnel to the weapon workshop and begin researching the basic melee weapon development. Okay, so that's how you do it then. Okay. Good. Looks like your research is complete. But running a kingdom isn't just about research. Certain facilities such as farm and mines will allow you to amass materials by assigning personnel to work there and gather them. The items gathered can be collected from your kingdom stores, which are accessible from the kingdom's menu. Don't forget to claim your fair share of your bounty of the realm. Stores can only hold so much, so you'll need to empty them regularly in order for your item producing facilities to keep providing you with goods. Kingdom management is a complex business. We covered the basic here, but don't be afraid to go over them again. Just go to the help in the library section on the main menu. So there's ministries in charge of weapons and armor, and one in charge of magic, and even for elegies? There are. Speaking of which, we don't have anyone skilled in hiddenly management to head up that team right now. Short of sprite savvy, are we? We are, and without it, we won't be making any developments in that area anytime soon. What we need to do is recruit somebody. We just have to think of the right person. What about Auntie Martha? Who's she? When she's at home? A friend made on the way to Cloud Coil Canyon. Doubt anyone knows more about these little guys than she does. Perfect, then let's go speak to her right away. To Martha's cottage! Take any ancient Altarian coins you find in the Niall and Evermore, and he'll swap them for shiny new king gilders. You can obtain them in various places, including Swift Solutions. Good swapping. Alright, but I guess that does it for this video, guys. Next time on Nino Kuni Revanant Kingdom, we will go recruit Auntie Martha, tell them more about his legends. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of any of my uploads. Remember, any questions, put in the comments and I will answer right away. And I guess that does it for this video, guys. See you on next time. Bye.